y'all. It is Wednesday, September 25th. It's like past midnight, like 12:46, and I think I'm in labor. Oh. Yeah, like at like 9 something, I start having like a bloody show or whatever. I start feeling super weird, but I'm just like, nah, she playing games because I'm supposed to get induced tomorrow. And ever since 9, I've been having contractions. They were like 13 minutes, 14 minutes apart, and now they're like all over the place, y'all. They're like 6 minutes, 5 minutes. And I'm supposed to get induced tomorrow, so I'm just like, nah, it's not gonna happen, girl, just wait. But I have not been to sleep yet. I've just been breathing them through, and they're not like unbearable, but I feel them getting worse and worse and worse. So right now I feel like it's like early labor, but this shit is no joke. So I'm up at 12:48. I'm just cracking up at myself because I feel like everything's about to turn into a shit show. I just got up and just started cleaning because I'm like, oh my god, I have a couple more things I need to clean that I messed up, and I need to get my daughter's stuff ready to go to her babysitter. So I'm just up freaking cleaning nonstop and stopping every couple minutes. So I will try to keep you guys updated. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I want to film all this, but the way I'm feeling, I don't think I'm going to keep up with this camera.
Come on, baby.
Okay, this will hurt. Ooh. So, I got a lot of updating to do, y'all. My brain is like all over the place. I look crazy. I got an IV in my hand, y'all, and I have this freaking... I'm crazy about getting IVs. Like, I get myself so worked up, and I never had an IV in my hand, but this shit is painful in your hand. But I'm trying to use my hand so it won't be so bad. But anyways, I was having contractions back to back at home. So I dropped my daughter off at the sitter. It was like a hour and a half that I let them sleep a little bit longer. And then that's when I came to the hospital. And no, we went to get food first. And then I was having contractions in the car. But I'm just breathing through them right now. We get to the hospital. They got me in a room really quick because I told them it's my second child, and usually your second child go quicker. But I'm like, my child really just done decided to show out on the day of her induction. It's like the Lord heard me because I was really praying that I didn't have to get induced because I just didn't like the feeling of being induced last time. I wanted to do it naturally on my own without all that crazy medication. So yeah, I'm here. They check me and I'm 5 centimeters, 50% effaced. And he said my water is bulging. So after I get the epidural, he's gonna check me again. And what else did he say? Y'all, I'm in a whole other zone. Like, I'm in La La Land. Like, I really can't believe this is happening. But he said after that, he's going to break my water. And then the process should be flowing. He said it shouldn't take too long because everything is looking good. These contractions, ain't no hoe. Oh, Jazar went to get our stuff out the car. He did not want to leave. But I was like, just go. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. So yeah, the filming is gonna be all over the place. Like I told you, I'm gonna try to film as much as I can, but we did find out that we're not allowed to film the actual procedure, but we're allowed to take as many pictures, and then me and Jazar is allowed to film ourselves in the room and stuff. But that's pretty much it, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I am getting an epidural after my labs come back, if all goes well. If not, good luck, cause I'm about to show my ass if I can't get one. I do have a small cold, so that's even worse. To get a cold right before I go into labor. Okay, here come another one. Oh, it sucks that Jazar's going to the car. I told him to go ahead and go, but it's better when you got somebody here holding your hand. I'm having these every like 3 to 5 minutes. And I want to like get comfortable and stuff, but every time I get comfortable, it makes them not be able to find her. But yeah, that's pretty much it as of now. I'll try to get Jazar to film some more. If not, then I'll film as much as possible, you guys.
I'm gonna try it because I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put you right back on because I think it's waves, boy. But yeah, we in the triage room and Diamond like she in the bathroom taking a pee. I'm like she's like oh I have to take a poop. I'm like I don't know. But luckily the nurse is right there. The nurse is like
I told you to shut the door, and the lady, you was gonna let me go in there and take a poop.
I mean, you poop before, so I'm like,
you was like, all right, and then you said she gotta take a poop, and the nurse was like,
she's like, oh, excuse me, Miss Diamond, please do not poop.
She's like, what the? You telling me I can't poop? I got diarrhea.
Yeah.
She said, no, it's the same feeling.
Mess around, baby hair will come out.
Baby, come here.
What's up?
Can you see if anything?
Maybe plugged in.
Huh?
Plugged in.
So, you guys, my contractions slowed down drastically. I don't know how many I'm having now, but I did get an epidural, and it was a disaster in here, y'all. It wasn't working at first. I started getting discouraged. I started crying.
It was my fault.
I was not happy because I thought it wasn't gonna work, and then my back started hurting so bad, man. But it was from me. I could tell it was from me slouching over and not what she was doing. Yeah. But I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna be paralyzed. Oh my god, I ain't gonna be.
I was scared because low key I was thinking the same thing. Like, oh fuck, like what they nick her fucking things like that. And, like,
yeah, I was so discouraged. But now I can't feel nothing. I'm all drugged up.
My sweet love.
We so black.
Hell yeah. I'll go to the car.
I got a baby over here by my side. He been doing everything.
I be trying. I be trying to help him as much as I can.
I don't know what she told me if it beat the call.
It needs to be plugged in. That's all. But I don't know where it plugs at, and I don't want to overstep my boundaries. Cause I'll do everything up in this bitch. I'll bring this whole entire thing over to the other side, and I'll plug it in right hit the bottom, which is what I might have to do.
I was supposed to do my makeup while I was in labor, while I was having contractions. Nah, I said fuck that makeup. So, quick update. I got super tired and I went to sleep. And Jazar is over there knocked out right now, too. They I got my epidural and it was a shit show. It was a shit show. But I'll tell you guys about that later. I'll do a full story time. And they came in and broke my water. And next, I'm gonna get some Pitocin because for some reason my contractions went from being consistent to non-existent or inconsistent. It was just crazy all over the place. So they broke my water, and then they're gonna give me Pitocin soon. So that is where we're at. They're really strict about filming at this hospital, so I really can't finesse because this room ain't got no hidden cracks and crevices. Hey, you guys, it's about 2 days later, but I did want to put this clip in. As you can see, I'm like at home now. Still congested. The cold is like gone, but you know, like the leftover residual. So I still sound crazy, but I realized it was a huge gap in the vlog from when like I was having contractions and then boom, it skipped to showing y'all the baby. But anyways, I had contractions for a little bit longer. Well, it was like an hour and a half longer. Yeah, I had contractions for a bit longer. An hour and a half to 2 hours longer. And then they came in and broke my water. It was a big gap and everything was happening so fast because first of all, we wasn't allowed to record the situation happening. And then when he came in, when they came in to do my epidural, oh my God, y'all, it was shambles. Like, all I'm going to say is I was sitting there for a good hour before her trying to get my epidural in. But that's going to be about labor and delivery story time because I definitely want to tell y'all it was definitely like a scary experience for me. But it ended up working. And then it worked up until like I got like close to I was sleeping. What ended up happening? I went to sleep, got some sleep after I got the epidural because everything was calm. But then my contractions had slowed down, so they gave me like a little bit of Pitocin, like way less than what they had to give me when I had my first daughter. So he was like that was like at 8 o'clock or something. I think it was like at 8 or 7 something, and he said, "All right, I'm gonna come check you again at 12:30." And I'm like, "Cool," because in his head he was like, "Okay, you'll probably go from like a 6 to 10 by 12:30." So I got the epidural and I'm asleep. And then out of nowhere, at like 11, I started feeling like sore, like a whole bunch of soreness and pressure like down there. And I'm just like, oh nah, this not what it feel. This not what it felt like this whole time. So I just come out of nowhere. So I felt like it was probably time for me to push because you know women know their body more than anybody. So I called the nurse in there, and then I was like, it just felt like just got really sore, a lot of pressure down there. And she was like, he's going to be back to check you in about an hour and a half. You want to just wait and see if it get worse and then call me back in here and maybe I can check you then? So I'm just like, yeah, sure. Because it wasn't like unbearable, but I'm just like, nah, this ain't right. So she left the room and I told my husband or whatever about depression. He was like, it's your body. You know your body. So as he's talking to me, like, it's getting worse. And I'm like, nah, I know my body. Like, this ain't right. So I called her, told her to come back in. She came back in and she checked me and it was time for me to push. She was like, oh yeah, it's time for you to push. And that was a whole hour and a half away from when the doctor was going to check me again. So like I would have sat there and be tortured and her head was going to be hanging out again or probably all the way out like my other daughter. So then the midwife came in and he was like, okay, we're going to come do a practice push with you. And then I'll leave and then I'll come back and then we'll start doing the real pushing. I just want to see what kind of pusher you are. He came in there and I did the practice push. My first push, he was like, oh yeah, she's a really good pusher. My second push, her head was coming down more. The third push, you could see her head. So my practice pushes, it ended up being real pushes because her head was out. Like I was trying to get that over with. So then everything just started getting chaotic. Like a whole bunch of people started coming in the room. They started setting up a whole bunch of stuff, and then everything was happening. And like three sets of pushes. It was about 7 or a couple minutes of pushing. She was out. The crazy thing is her shoulder was stuck under my pelvis. That explained why my leg was hurting the whole time. So her shoulder was stuck on under my pelvis, and everything was a rush because also she pooped inside of me. So she pooped inside of me. So they said, like, since she pooped inside of me, she won't be able to do the hour-long skin-to-skin immediately. They have to immediately take her. They have to cut her cord themselves and take her over. They left excess cord for my husband to be able to cut, as you will see in the video. So yeah, they had to take her over to make sure everything was okay since she did poop inside of me. They wanted to make sure that she didn't swallow any of it. So yeah, that was basically what happened. And I'll give you guys a full rundown story time later. And sorry this vlog was all over the place. I try to film as much as possible. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Okay.
She has a squishy cord, so it's gonna feel
gonna get some work.
goofy.
This is, I'm gonna count this one.
All
Just get
right.
it right in there. You see this one? Yeah, this one. I don't want to like put it on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go.
If you wanna
Good
give me-
job.
Yeah, girl.
Clean her up. I'll be happy.
Hi.
The scissors.
Hey, so you done pinked up now, huh? Cause you came out looking a little gray, mama.
The never-ending membranes. Jeez. They're out.
That's how it felt every time I would come to the bathroom.
I'll give you these ones I've already used. Okay, now we're gonna just.
She is so chill. She wants to get her feet poked right now. There them eyes go. Yeah. Hey. You know my voice? Hey. Hey, baby. You looking right at me. I'm your father. Yes. Yes.
So, no more baby in my belly. Everything happened so freaking fast, and I pushed so freaking fast. They came in here to do a practice push. On my practice push, her head was already out. So, after that, everything was a freaking blur. How do you feel, babe?
I'm in love. I say I'm in love all over again.
She got chunky cheeks. She got a nose just like her dad, and she got my lips. And she was born at 11:44 a.m. on. I don't know what else ended up happening from the last update. I'm freaking starving. I'm hungry. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to record like the pushing experience because that lady, she jumped up on this bed so fast.
I remember.
And I was like, bruh.
You just too big. That ain't funny.
Oh, now my face
so
want to look
big.
swollen at the end. I didn't cut. I mean, I didn't tear. That was my biggest fear. It was just perfect. Perfect.
Baby. Let me see that here. Oh, girl, got the curls. Yeah, curls like daddy.
Boy, please. I got the curls.
Nah, them wave curls like my hair right now. She about to have the waves. Yes, girl. All that hair.
All right, Dad, you want to read off the weight?
Oh, shit, son.
What is it?
8 pounds, 9 ounces, bro. Shit, dog. Oh, damn.
I did not expect that. Well,
Yo, you are a chunky little thing.
she hurt my
Yes,
pelvis
girl.
for no reason. Y'all, I'm so hungry. And this food at the hospital is trash.
Yeah, she
I got some low-fat ice cream, but it was good.
For a while.
This so-called chicken
Like
wrap,
2 hours.
trash. They gonna give me some milk, some apple juice. Apple juice make my stomach hurt, but I drunk it because I ain't got no choice. And then some black beans. So,
it's like, wah,
Jazar definitely gotta give me some
wah,
food.
wah. Like, it was like some subtle. But I'm gonna tell you that for real now.
She literally was. I could smell it too.
Yeah, I was like, at first, I was like, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Salazar? No.
So the day is slowly winding down. I know this vlog was like all over the place, but we were like so in the moment. Everything was just happening so fast. So yeah, the last thing probably is gonna happen is we're gonna bring Ty here to meet her because Ty is so excited. So we're gonna bring Ty to see her. And then that'll be the end of this vlog. Of course, I'll continue posting as much as I can after this. But yeah. Hi, Zakiria. I was knocked out. I was school. Officially a big sister.
Where did you sleep?
He haven't slept yet.
Look at Jada.
What's that right there?
They put medicine in her eyes. Did you try to feed her?
Yeah.
What happened?
She was knocked out. She didn't want to latch on to it. So the lady told me you do skin to skin. She was like, it's fine that she's not eating yet because she's due. She said it's hey, baby. She said maybe she'll get used to my smell by doing skin to skin.
I know.
You just had to come messing with her.
Yeah.
You supposed to sit her with Ty.
Come here. Be your baby sister. She's so cute.
She stopped crying when she sat down.
She likes me. Look at her big old chunky cheeks. She had my nose.
So Jazar brought Ty. He went to take her back now. She chilled with us for a little bit. But she did not want to hold the baby because she was just like so curious and she was just sitting there staring. But she definitely was excited. I didn't get to film it how I want to because I had dozed off and fell asleep. So when they came back, it was like sudden. And now I'm just chilling here with her. She's so cute. Eyes wide open. I got a whole story time on my delivery.